Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here, bringing you another Transmog video. You guys seem to really enjoy the Transmog videos I've posted in the past, and I'd like to do another one for you because, as you might be able to tell, I did recently change up my Transmog. This is a Transmog that just sort of appeared to me when I was going through my... I was actually going to use the Elite gear. Oh yeah, I put it in my Void storage, I forgot. I was actually going to use the Warrior Elite gear and try to build something with that combined with the Dragon Soul stuff, but it didn't really look as cool as I wanted it to. But I randomly ended up finding this stuff in my sort of banks, I guess. Now, as you guys know, I do a lot of Transmog runs from time to time, and I'm not like one of the guys who runs every raid every week to try to get Transmog, but you know, I like to do Transmog runs with the viewers, and a lot of times when we do Transmog runs, stuff drops that you don't necessarily, well, you're not necessarily running the instance for, but lo and behold, if you hang on to it, as I often do, if you guys have seen my bank tab, you know I like to hoard Transmog gear, but there's a reason for that, because sometimes, randomly, you put together a set like this, which is like nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, I've seen the full, I've seen the full Dragon Soul gear. I've seen these shoulders sometimes. You know, rarely people will use maybe this chest piece, but I've never really seen things been put together this way before. And I think it looks really, really cool. It's definitely one of the more wild Transmogs I've put together, and it doesn't necessarily sync together perfectly, like, it doesn't all make one set or anything like that, but I just think it looks really badass. It's like a fiery dragon set, which is something I'm all about, of course, right? So I think it looks awesome, and of course with the Bloody Dancing Steel enchant that I've got on this Obsidian Edge Blade, like I had before, I really love this sword. I've been trying to get this sword for a long time, and I was really excited when I did get it. And I think it looks awesome, especially with this enchant. So, as I said before, it's kind of a random sort of amalgam of gear, right? But it all comes together in a pretty neat way. Now I'd like to show you how exactly that takes place. So I'm gonna open up my tab, and now, you can see in-game it looks awesome. I mean, I'm zoomed in, so it looks a little bit different than normal, but like, you know, on your little armory page, or your little screen right here, it all, I don't know, like, all the reds go together in such a nice way. But I'll tell you what the actual gear is in case that you would like to recreate this or use some of the pieces for your Transmogs of your own. So, the helmet that I'm using is called the Jaw of Repudiation. It comes from the Dragon Soul raids. The shoulders are the Bloodstained Pauldrons. Now, these come from Highjaw, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where they drop from. I don't know if they come from anywhere else, but I know that they come from Highjaw. I don't know if they're an actual boss drop. You guys can do the research. I haven't done the research. I just wanted to show you the Transmog that I got. But if you want them, that's how you get them. They're from Highjaw. I'm pretty sure they're just like a drop that occurs in the instance, regardless of what boss drops them. Heart Shatter Breastplate. This is another one of those Highjaw items. You might be able to buy this with like some sort of, you know, currency that's in Burning Crusade from vendors as well, and I'm sure there's other chest pieces that look like this one, but this is the one that I have, the Heart Shatter Breastplate. Now I'm pretty sure all of the stuff that I'm using is either from Dragon Soul or from Highjaw. That just kind of simplifies things. The Gauntlets of Feathery Blows, these also, they're tier gear. I mean, they look like the tier gear, but these are the ones that you can get with Justice Points, I'm pretty sure. These come from Dragon Soul as well. You can get them with Justice Points from the vendors. Now, this belt, this is just a thorium belt. Now, there is a belt that goes with the Dragon Soul set, but I don't really like those big beer belly belts. Let me see how this looks. So, like, you can imagine that there's the tier 2 one, which is a little bit orangey and gray, and I thought it could work, but I just don't like the way this big ass belt just protrudes from your stomach. I'm not a fan of that look. I like a little bit closer of a belt, but it is still red. It has a little bit of red and orange, so it does go with the set pretty well, and I like that one much better than like the big beer belly belt of the Dragon Soul set. Now, the legs. These are the Legards of Endless Rage. Such a cool name. And these are also from Highjaw. I'm fairly confident. I don't really know where else I would have gotten them. You may be able to purchase them from the vendor, from the Burning Crusade vendors like I was talking about before. Maybe. Like I said, guys, this Transmog just sort of appeared to me. I was going through my Transmog, just clicking around, you know, at the actual Transmog menu, and this thing sort of just bloomed before my eyes. So how exactly this came to be beats me, but I'm pretty sure all the gear is either from Dragon Soul. Then you can obviously tell the look, Dragon Soul or Highjaw, except for the thorium belt. And of course the weapon. So these are the Blade Shattered Treads, also available for Justice Points from like the Dragon Soul, like a little vendor in Stormwind. So, and of course the blade, the Obsidian Edge, or the Obsidian Edge, sometimes called Obsidian, the Obsidian Edged Blade. This comes from the, what's it called? The Molten Core, of course. Molten Core. I believe it drops off a couple different bosses. I had to grind for it for a couple weeks, I feel like, not too long. Just hop in there if you want the weapon. Just hop in there, make sure you get in there every week, and it'll drop for you eventually. But yeah, this is the Transmog that I'm rocking right now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it, maybe like Fiery Dragonlord set. How about that? Who knows? But I think it looks awesome. It's a lot of fun to run around with in BG's and Arena, especially if you spec Bloodstorm. I think I'm actually spec Bloodstorm. No, I'm not right now. I was doing some arenas. But if you're spec Bloodstorm, you pop wreck with everything. It looks really cool. Just like a giant whirling ball of just death. It's really badass. Let me show you what it looks like when you pop a little bit of coolies here. So you run around just bam. So you're just a giant whirling ball of death with this current Transmog. Oh my god, it looks so cool. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it's kind of a random just grouping of a bunch of different gear. But it does go together pretty nicely, and I think it looks really cool, and I'm really happy with it. You guys know how much I love to have cool transmogs, and this is one of those situations where saving all that random gear and putting stuff together that you wouldn't normally do ended up working out really, really well. So that's just, I don't know, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I'm pretty proud of it, and you guys know how I work. You know, if I see something cool in my video gaming or my real life, I'd like to share it with you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Transmog video. If you did, be sure to throw it a thumbs up, maybe leave me a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!